a prestigious, a king, a great man of the universe, my African brother, my African cousin, Steezy.
How are you doing today? I love to be on your show. It is I, Stone Cold Steve Austin, aka Steezy Hendrix, aka Steez the Sage, aka Steez the King, aka
Steezy.
Steezy, aka aka Ashanti's future baby daddy.
Oh God,
But
dog,
anyway,
that's a lot of AKAs.
I'm I'm a man of many aliases.
I'm about to.
I can't even remember them all.
I'm about to say because I'm dead serious to be honest with you. I have like so many AKAs. I just go by the ones that I know the most.
Bro, man, I was thinking about making a newer YouTube name too for like my YouTube channel. I was like, all right, like which persona can I pick? It's like be making me feel like I got like split personality disorder or something like that.
Like bipolar personality, just coming
Yeah,
in,
it's
just
like,
like,
all right, which one of y'all gonna come up to the
it's
stage?
like let me see, which idiot do I want to bring forth? Let me summon this one. But yo, this is pretty much an impromptu. This is no written down material. This is just me bringing my cousin on here and us talking about a topic that is near and dear to both of us. But in this case, it's going to be a topic on hip hop and
Ooh.
the females in hip hop.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so we're going to be on some females in hip hop today, and we're going to be talking about pretty much if the conversation goes there. You know, the females of past, females of the '90s, and the females of the present.
Yeah.
So I want to jump on the females of the past.
Mm-hmm. Good way to start it off.
Let's hold up. Just to let you know, that my wife is going to have feature moments up in here.
Okay.
What? Female rappers? Female MCs? Who did I talk about it with? I don't know if y'all can hear her, but she's in the background. It probably was him. Like, oh yeah, it definitely was Ryan.
Oh, what happened?
Well, guess what? Now it's going to be on live stream. Ha ha! So the topic is getting more push, and you don't know what we're talking about. So why don't you close the door? No, how about you close the door, get your prego behind up, and close the door. Get don't use the bathroom. Close the door.
I'm dead.
She got to use the bathroom inside the room. All right, yo. So, oh, she says thank you. She's just like
welcome.
all in the stream right now. She's all in the stream. All in the stream. She said thank you for the gifts, which
Oh, no
I
problem.
do appreciate those gifts too. Like it was
Yeah,
wonderful.
no problem. No problem. Y'all welcome.
Oh, thank you. So, like I said, the first part of this that we're going to talk on is female rappers of the olden times, the 80s, the early 90s.
80s, 90s, yeah.
So, when it comes to female rappers, I can speak for myself when it comes to this. The female rappers back then, I have always enjoyed. Always enjoys hearing because to me, they wasn't a one trick pony. You know,
Yeah.
they were freaking unique in their own perspective, in their own way, and they had styles that, was something that was just not duplicated ever again. And it's unfortunate that when it comes down to it, that type of thing has not continued on into the current.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I think we had this discussion multiple times. Multiple times. Uh And the thing is that shoot, let's be for real. The female MCs back then, they're just their lyrical content still has substance. Whereas now it's just like,
Substance went out the door.
yeah, oh god, it's
Saying,
so
like substance
it's
went out the
so
door.
out the door, dude.
They got
Like,
everything. It feel like they got everything but the substance.
everything but the substance.
Uh,
And it's so crazy because it's like, somebody that grew up listening to hip hop and all that stuff like that, just like you grew up listening to hip hop.
yeah.
The question is always going to be is like, where did things or why? How did things change? I'm sitting here like Resident Evil, so I'm sitting here like got this 1998 version of Leon. But anyway, for you, how do you feel about the female MCs during the 90s?
During the '90s, how I feel about them?
Well,
I
80s and 90s, 80s and 90s.
'80s and '90s. Yo, I loved it because that's where like a lot of my favorite ones come from. Cause I mean, when it comes to the female rappers that I like of all time, of course Lauren up there, of course Queen Latifah, uh, MC freaking Light. People be forgetting about MC Light.
Oh,
MC Light,
don't know how,
dope,
but they do.
dope, bruh. Like, like when it comes to that era, I feel like they was really raw because the thing is, hip hop. Excuse me, hip hop always has been like a male dominated genre. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't no debate about it. It's more dudes in the genre than it is females.
Right.
So like in the beginning, especially like in the '80s, in the beginning of it, it was like I feel like it was like since we were so used to seeing dudes, when you had females that did it, like they had a lot of hunger with it because this is who they competing with. You know what I'm saying? They gotta prove, like they gotta prove, yo, I can spit. So they was going hard. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, we got like so much, and it didn't even feel like they was trying hard either. Like they was tough. Cause it's like, all right, salt and pepper, bro. Like come on, man. I love salt and pepper. I love like MC Light. MC Light was killing it, bro. Like MC Light had flows. She had the bars. She had that like that abrasiveness, that aggressiveness that she had, and stuff like that. And it was funny because I remember I was watching a hip hop documentary, and she was talking, and I remember somebody was saying like when she first started rapping and all that. People say, yo, like, nah, you gotta, like, sound hard when you do it. Because she was, using a soft voice because she was hesitant. Because when you first start rapping, you kind of nervous, you hesitant and all that. Since she a woman, it's going to come off more softer and all that. But then,
right.
what you hear now, what you hear from her records, like the finished product, yo, it's amazing. It's spectacular because she really got that. And, like, that's something I really like. She really got that. And just like just the MCs at that time, bro, like it was like we really had a renaissance of like good like rappers all around, like especially the lady rappers. And then you got Roxanne Shante. Roxanne Shante, a legend, because yo, she was doing what 50 Cent was doing before 50 Cent, because 50 was coming at
50.
Yeah, 50 was dissing the
entire industry.
The people, the whole industry. This is what she was doing, bro. When she said KRS-One's name sound like a whack radio station, that to me still is like like that bar be making me laugh, bro. I was like, bro, that's a bar. She barred
because you really sit back and think about it. That sound like a radio station.
Yo, she was not scared. Like, bro, she was not scared of nobody. That's what I love, bro. That's hip hop. She was coming to UTFO. She was coming to KRS-One. She was coming to anybody. She came at anybody. She had bars ready for anybody. She didn't care if you was on top or nothing. And that's what hip hop is about. And then when you go to the 90s, I still loved hip hop in the 90s. So I feel like hip hop, but this is the thing, because I know the question you asked, where did this shift come from? I feel like the shift was in the 90s, but it was subtle, right? Because...
Okay. Now hold on for a second. That's very interesting, because usually don't nobody critique hip hop in the 90s, especially when it comes to like the form of it staying close to its original
Yeah.
origin.
Because
So
that's the golden era. That's the golden
yeah,
era.
that's the golden era. So now this is my question that I want to bring out. So when it comes to that shift specifically, you said that it kind of changed during the 90s. So,
Yeah.
and just as you was about to break down, why do you feel like it changed during the 90s, or what do you feel like made it change during the 90s?
I'm gonna say one person I feel like was, I'm not gonna say she the first to rap like that, but she was the most well known to rap like that. And I
Okay.
kind of want to say Kim, because when you
Oh, I
think,
think I know where we're getting at. I think I know where we're
because think
going.
about it, because like, because Kim's style was very explicit. You know what I'm saying? She's around that time, she was known for that. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no disrespect to Kim at all,
Right.
because like I got mad respect for Kim. I love Kim, and Kim is also like in my list of like a female rappers I like of all time too.
Top 10 or
And
top 5?
I say top 10.
Okay.
It's she top 10. Like, it's a lot that I actually would rank over her, but it's
Okay.
like she around there. Like, she not down. She's not like
She's
way
not,
down.
yeah, she's not trash.
She ain't
She's not
close
in the
to. Yeah,
trash
she's not close to 10, but she's not like in the 3 or 5 area necessarily. You get what I'm saying?
Something like 7 or 8.
Yeah, like 7, 8, maybe 6. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's around there.
Got you.
But she, but she's there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's solidified, and I'm a big fan. So, like, of course, I like by default I gotta like him. But I feel like she kind of like paved the way to rap the way she did. I'm not gonna say she's the first to rap like she did, because I'm like, even when I think about female rappers, even rappers in general, like rapping like nasty or explicit, when you think about like Salt and Pepper, like with
Because I was about to be like,
I knew you was gonna go
I
there.
was like, ooh, he better fix this sentence. But go
No,
ahead.
but this is the reason why I say the way she did it, because I can listen to Push It, or I can listen to Push It around my mom the same way I can listen to because it's the same way I can listen to Let's Get It On around some older folks, and nobody's really gonna bat an eye. This you can even use this for R&B. I can listen to Let's Get It On, right? Nobody's gonna say nothing. But if there's certain songs by Jodeci that I'm listening to, that's when eyebrows are gonna raise. You see what I'm saying? I can listen to Let's Get It On, but if I put on Freaking You or something like that, like,
Freak me, baby.
That's gonna be different. If I put on Pretty Ricky Grind With Me, that's gonna be different.
That is
You
true.
get what I'm saying?
Very
because
true.
It's not so much the topic, but it's the delivery of it. And Kim, I feel like, was the most known for doing that, because and she gave you that gangster side, and she gave you that like freaky side, and then like her debut album, bro. Like, come on, that debut album, the album cover, bro. We all know that. We all know that. We know that. That's infamous, duplicated. We know that. So we got that, and then we also, and then like when you it's kind of the same way I look at NWA, right? Because NWA in their era, it wasn't really nobody like them, right? Because you had other rappers that were similar, but NWA kind of came in and it was like full throttle blam. You know what I'm saying?
Blam. Like, we hit you with every single word,
and we
don't care. And we're not going to care. We get offended.
And the blueprint, and then when you do that, when you make that breakthrough, it makes it safe for other artists who want to make stuff like that, and then it makes it easier for them, because and then they can slide right there. So with Kim, I say yeah, because who else was like, you know what I'm saying? And even when you look at jokes like from the 90s, like people will talk about like Kim being nasty and stuff like that. Like, I remember Chris Rock said, "Oh, like like I was sweating like Lil Kim in church or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's that yo, she really brought that nasty factor. When you listen to her verses, like you like yo, this chick disgusting. You know what I'm saying?
Like she straight
Like,
hold out, like straight
yeah,
hold.
this chick disgusted, and then it made it like easier, in my opinion. It made it a little bit easier for other females to go out and rap like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It made them more open to rap like that, because I feel like in the '90s, it wasn't necessarily taboo for dudes to rap like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the West Coast hit. You know what I'm saying? When the West Coast like rappers started to reign supreme. But, you know, Kim was doing her thing before then, but like it wasn't really too taboo, like, you know, for dudes to say certain things. Especially when you had NWA come out before like the '90s too, and they like, you know, they got the songs, you know, they got, I ain't gonna go into detail, but they got certain songs that they got, and then
no, go into detail.
Lyrics,
like I don't,
or
like
certain
my
lyrics
channel,
that,
my
you
channel
know,
was not like one of these was like, hey, you know what, you can't say this because we're demonetized. Like, bro, I don't care.
Okay.
Like, this is
Yeah,
like,
bro, like look at it with Dope Man, right? With Dope Man, like one of them, like freaking Cube talking about if your girl kneel down to suck my, like, you know, like, so like with that right there, it just tells you it's not really a taboo thing for dudes to rap like that. So when you have women that would do that, and like, you know, you look at the people before her, they would do it, but it's like it was like kind of subtle to an extent. Kim was just flat out, but she was like extreme. You know what I'm saying? We think about it, because it's like, bro, when you like even listening to her lyrics on Get Money, like with Biggie and all that, bro, her lyrics was explicit. Like I can't even, and I love her verse on there, but I can't say it out loud because I mean, I'm gonna feel that's a pause moment if I rap that out loud.
You literally on somebody, you would be like, hold on for a second. Pause,
like,
my nigga. Pause, my nigga.
But that's how Kim was, and then, you know, you got, and it made it, you know, paved the way for the other female MCs, and then, you know, not trying to skip ahead, but like when, you know, people, it made it safe for Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Nicki was influenced by Kim. I think I remember Nicki saying that. It's obvious. Nicki was influenced by Kim.
Okay,
and Nicki, also another person that's super duper nasty
so
with the
let's
lyrics.
not go too far ahead though. Let's just
I didn't want to go too far. I want to still walk into the
because I still got a lot that I want to talk on when it comes to freaking 80s 90s. You know, especially when it comes to the fact of that is a very good fact and point that you brought out. But because now for me, I can say this, like 80s 90s, or specifically I'll say 80s females going into the 80s 90s, 80s females going into 90s, like just the way how their music was in general. Like I remember, you know, blasting, listening to Queen Latifah, and you know, and she was one of the few people who was talking about black female empowerment or just female empowerment. Like MC Lyte did it too. I think Yo-Yo also did it. Lady of Rage did it. She did it in a whole different way, but she still did it. And then like it came, then they switched to the rough era. You know, I'ma spit like a dude, yo, pop it off like a dude, and all that type of stuff like that. They had that type of mindset during that time. And you know, these are female MCs that literally sat here and been spitting these type of bars.
Yeah.
You know, at first it was about, you know, ladies first, female empowerment. Then it switched to thug talking, you know. We gotta talk like talk like a thug. And then it switched to you know, sex talk. She just do all of it, but then, you know, it switched to sex talk. And it's crazy because it's like you said, now when you look at it, when you hit the 90s, freaking man, a whole different wave of females came. But the one thing that I give credit to continuously, even during the 90s, is the versatility that was still there.
That's the thing, bro. It's the versatility.
It was still there. Like, granted, Salt and Pepper had Push It, and they had Let's Talk About Sex. You know, and the funny part is, when he sung about the song Let's Talk About Sex, it was actually talking about protecting yourself while
Yeah.
having sex, and that's crazy. That's crazy because you don't hear nothing about that now. And
Nope.
you
They be
hear
saying almost daily. Everybody be talking about like
it's just crazy. It's like a free for
crazy
all.
stuff.
It's a legit free for all. So, and then when you sit back and you even look at like TLC, they was sitting there talking about sex, and they was talking also the same exact time. They was talking about wrapping it up. You know?
Yeah. Waterfall.
So it was a lot of things. It was a lot of things that, you know, man, was meant to, you know, you know, have these type of edgy type of topics, but you know, at the same exact time, bring in a complete and utter, you know, safe topic behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna sit there and just keep talking about some old ratchet crap and not have a meaning behind it.
That's the thing. It had a. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Nah, that's the thing. This I feel like this is the difference between rap then and rap now, and I feel like it can apply to everybody, not just the ladies, but like, you know, the guys too.
Oh yeah.
It's people are spitting about things, but it's like no point. And it's like when I listen to albums now, it's different than listening to an album back then, right? Because you got like you'll have an artist and they'll make they'll drop a single, right? And then when you listen to the album, all the songs on the album sound like they single. It's the same thing, and it's no point. There's no structure. There's no story. There's nothing that tells me who you are except this one topic.
Substance.
Yeah, except this one topic. And that's my problem with it. Cause it's like the point you made some good points with what you just said, and that's the difference between female rappers then and now. Cause it's like I heard like, you know, I'll hear people say, well, why, like, you know, oh, y'all talking about these female rappers, like, they was rapping about this stuff back then too. I was like, yeah, but one, they could actually rap. Two, they were like, they were versatile and they had a point to the stuff they were saying too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can listen to TLC and they rapping about some freaky stuff on one track, and then they rapping about something else on the other track without losing their niche. You know what I'm saying? I can listen to Kim and she rap about this, but it's structured better than something now, and it's not just my taste like my it's more creative. And all that stuff.
Now, go ahead. My fault. Because I'm gonna go into the next question.
Nah, but that's the thing. Like, it's no, like, I feel like they don't nobody know how to write. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just coming in with the ratchet stuff, and you know, again, you can apply this to just the guys and the girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we said, it's no real substance to it. It's no real. It's just this one topic. Like, everybody got their one thing. They don't really tell you a story with nothing. You know, and it's like they don't have any other versatility. And I feel like another big thing that's a part of that is because rap is different now than it is then.
Yes.
Because then you were here, even when you listen to I don't even gotta say it, even when you listen to a lot of the songs, then artists took pride in the skills they had.
Yeah.
It was a competition. Now these niggas scared of competition. You know, and it's like if you scared of competition, it just make everybody whack because everybody feels like I don't need to compete with nobody.
Bro,
because now
that's
we
for
live in
a
the era.
whole different topic, though. Hold
but
that
still,
energy for the topic, though.
I will, but it still plays a role into this because
it does. It actually does.
When you don't have the competition, you don't feel like you have to sharpen your skill or your pen. And when you don't gotta sharpen your pen, the quality, the final product comes out bad.
Substandard.
Because I feel like that's something that made me a better MC, is the fact that I can't let these niggas get one up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. It's like, no, I gotta write better than all of y'all. No, I gotta spit better than everybody. I gotta kill everybody. Like, that's how it was, and that's how it was, like, when you look at it in the 90s, and even the female rappers had that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the 80s, especially in the 90s. It's like, okay, we can hang with the fellas too. And then blam. And it was spitting better than A lot of these cats. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't even debate that. Queen Latifah could wrap circles around niggas, man.
Yep.
Like, cause Queen Latifah had more. I feel like she had more pride, more love for it. When you're not making something with love, it's not gonna come out that good.
Oh, facts.
And I feel like that's the thing with like female rappers now. It's like I do
I was
like
just about to
that.
hop into that. I was just about to hop into that for like the next
Go ahead,
question.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
So,
ahead.
because like I said, if you haven't realized, y'all, like this is the thing. This is a very hot topic for both me and him. Like I'm letting him get a lot of his topics off, like because I know I can do this. This is my channel, so I know I can sit back, hop on anytime and talk about this topic. And he's not gonna be on here every single time, so I'm letting him get a lot of this out. Like,
Oh my god.
but when it comes down to it, why do you think 100%? And you kind of touched on it a little bit already. But why do you think when it comes to the female rappers now, the substance is different?
Sex sells. So when you rely more on that, you don't gotta rely on you don't really gotta rely that much on skill. I feel like it's more so like I feel like it's a combination of like what I just said in like where the state of like rap is now, or where how people viewing rap now. Like lyricism ain't in like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Like so I feel like it's personas too. Like I feel like people like these people's personas or these women's personas more than they like these songs and stuff like that. Because I was like people like Cardi, but I feel like people like Cardi for her personality more than her music. Like I feel like her music.
Yeah. You actually hear that.
I do hear it. It's like people like Cardi for her personality. Like I feel the same way about Megan too. I actually like Megan. I think Megan can rap, but it's just it don't. I feel like it don't translate that well for her music. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like or how people receive the music or take it versus like okay, like you look at Kendrick, right? Kendrick, like people talk about Kendrick. I feel like people talk more about Kendrick's music than they talk about his personality. Like the personality or his persona that he gives to us is kind of like the icing on the cake, I guess,
right?
Or like the bonus. But when we talk about Kendrick, we're mostly talking about what he, we're mostly talking about his bars and stuff like that. I feel like with a lot of I feel like with a lot of chicks now, it's like chicks like. It's like okay, it's either she pretty, she like what I'm saying, she got a fatty, she look like what I'm saying, she look good. There's the sex appeal, there's and there's the persona. You know what I'm saying? It's the aesthetic almost. It seems like it's like more so the aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I remember when Megan album dropped, I'm seeing everybody calling it trash, but everybody like Megan. But I feel like it has more so to do with her personality.
That's
like,
true.
you know what I'm saying? Cardi B, like, I mean, her music, like, they ain't my type of music, but I feel like when people talk about her, it's mainly because of her personality. It's not a bad thing with your personality because, that's something that can sell, but the music got to match. You know what I'm saying? The bars got to match.
Right.
And that's the thing. And I feel like that's I feel like right now it's a lot of girls that rap right now, but and I do like that it's a lot of girls that rap. It's like it's not just Nicki. It's like other girls. Like we got like a whole lot of girls that rap, but it's like how many of them don't sound the same and how many of them.
There we go. That's
you know what I'm saying.
That's kind of what I was about to jump into. Like when it comes to like the female rappers now, like the female rappers now. And this is why I said I use the word substance.
Yeah.
This is why I use the word substance. Because when it comes down to it, you sit back and you hear a whole bunch of these female rappers, and like you said, sex sells. And it's the same topic, the same thing. And it's like, dang, like when you do hear a female that's actually good, that's actually good, you're like, man, this is like a breath of fresh air. Because
Yeah.
when you sit here and you hear, like, do I believe Meg Thee Stallion can spit? Yes, she can spit, but she has the same content, same substance, same topic that every other chick is trying to get into the
Yeah.
game with. And this is my thing. I you look at Nicki, you look at Cardi. Like you said, they're more interested in their personality, not their bars.
Yeah.
You look at Meg. I literally sat here and watched three chicks become super duper stars for talking about the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And literally, there is a very few, but let's just talk about the one that is actually known for most part. You have Rhapsody. She is a
Yeah.
new age female rapper. And Rhapsody is not promoting sex. She's not promoting gun violence, but she is promoting she's promoting upbuild music, and she's talking about the black community. Now,
Yeah.
the thing is that makes that very interesting is that you compare Rhapsody, which Rhapsody doesn't like. A lot, like you said, a lot of these people, a lot of these MCs now don't like to be compared, and they don't like to have battles.
Yeah.
Which to me, at the end of the day, like you said, it is blasphemous because that is one of the things when it comes to hip hop in general.
Yeah.
Battling is one of the things that come to hip hop, which is the reason why so many people, are not 100% prepared to battle somebody. So, but anyway, let's just go into the fact of like what I said. You have Rhapsody. She is by far the only other female that I know that is like the only other female rapper that is sitting here like trying to be, what's the words I want to say? She's trying to be like a good MC
Yeah. Yeah.
versus
She a lyricist. Yeah.
yeah, like versus like you have somebody like freaking Cardi who can make a song about, oh, okay, yeah, my, the WAP, like WAP, and it's just like, bro,
Yeah.
like, apparently your WAP ain't that infamous, like, ain't that famous because, guess what, you just got cheated on. So, and it bugs me, dude. It bugs the
Yeah.
mess out of me because as an MC, as somebody that is consider himself to be, a an MC, as somebody who loves hip hop, I love this
Yeah.
joint. I love this. This is. Dang, I'm messing up. Let me see which one it is. This one. Dang it. But is for me. I love hip hop, man, and for me to sit here and have to hear these joints come inside of this thing, and I'm not knocking them for sitting back, being able to take advantage of a market where it's kind of just that's what's selling. But
Yeah.
the thing
Yeah.
that I don't like is, when you get criticized for it. You
That's
have an
the thing.
you have an issue
Yeah.
with it, and it's like, well, this is the thing. Y'all talking about literally the same exact thing over and over and over and over and over again. Eventually, it's going to get tiresome, and people are going to be
Yeah.
like, hey, you know what? Um, we're tired of this speaking on sex, 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 sex. Yes, we know sex sells. But if you're a hip hop head, like me and you are, and so many other people that I know, if you are a hip hop head, you are tired of hearing the same thing when it comes to female rappers. I want to see female rappers, you know, be freaking lyrical, spit bars and go hard. I want to see that.
I want
It's
to see that too.
and it's funny because I was, as I was sitting here like thinking about it, I was sitting here like thinking like, oh man, okay, so like so what's the difference that's going to change later on down the line? Oh, guess what? Nothing. Nothing's going to change. You probably may get one or two. You might get one person like Rhapsody that's still,
Rhapsody, Tierra Whack.
yeah,
Um, Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
There's some others. I just can't think of nobody. I just can't think of them right now. But there's some others.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but you know, the only reason I'm bringing up Rhapsody because, like I said, Rhapsody is mainly known. She's more known than what you call 'em, than a lot of the other female rappers. So,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's the reason why I'm using her. Even though she doesn't, like I said, even though she doesn't like that type of stuff, it's like you gotta remember, man. People want to hear something different. They're tired of hearing the same crap. They're tired of hearing these Jones be like, "Oh, you know what? My vagina is the greatest thing in the whole entire universe. Yeah, make your man want to go ahead and make him squirt." Oh, like, no, yeah,
Yeah.
we're tired of that.
Like, cause that's the thing. Cause it like, it's like for me. Cause it's funny when when you bring the topic up, chicks be getting mad. Cause it's like, you know, they feel like that's a double standard. It's funny when chicks be telling me this, cause I be like, cause they be like, y'all
Oh
don't say the
my
same. Cause
god.
they be like, y'all don't say the same thing for male rap. I was like, oh, I do.
I do.
I be criticizing niggas all the time.
I talk about Feature and all them are heavy.
Yeah, I love Future. Chill.
No, well, glad you do, because I'm still gonna talk trash on them. But anyway,
Nah, that's all good.
shoot, I can go to the whole entire Fatty Walk squad. Like, it's going to all of them cats, the Migos.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about them niggas. Like, this, like my thing is like, it's not even so much. I think the thing with me is it's not really so much. Like, I will say substance, but it's not really even so much like the actual topic. It's just about the execution. It's
Right.
like cookie
Oh,
cutter.
okay. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'll say that. You wanna know why the reason why I say that? Because Lil Kim and Missy Elliott can make a song about like the same topic, but both songs gonna sound entirely different. You get what
So
I'm saying?
different.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Because
different.
substance to me is extremely important when it comes to song making. However, I really like I said, you have to have that story. You have to talk, like you gotta talk about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I remember somebody said, like, I remember like this one chick was talking about, oh, like, you know, like, well, y'all be talking about the same thing, like, you know, all y'all talking about, like, you know, street stuff or like, you know, selling drugs and blah 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 blah. I was like, there is a difference because one, everybody's story is different, even though it's on this topic. You get what I'm saying? Like, Biggie's story differs from like Nas's story in terms, even though they had similar backgrounds. And Jay's story differs from that, and you can hear that in their albums. And that's the thing. And it's like y'all stories, especially of like, even if a girl is a sex worker, because I was like, bro, sex workers really could, like, y'all like should be striving right now when it comes to like bars, because I'm like, I know y'all got stories. I don't know, like, y'all should rap about, like, because I remember this dude brought up a point. He said, bro, he said, why, like, he said, they don't ever, like, it's like, you don't ever hear them make a song, or if they have, I ain't heard one, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, you don't hear a song where a chick is like, you know, she got like a whole storytelling song rapping about like something crazy that happened while she was working at the strip club or something like that. That would be interesting here, because you always hear niggas having a crazy behind story about something that happened on the street or something that happened when they were selling, or and it's unique to them because that's them. That's what happened to them, and they can talk about that. It's like, okay, you worked at the strip club. Tell us about that. You know what I'm saying? Elaborate on that. You know what I'm saying? Why should I listen to you versus this other person? You know what I'm saying? Because, and that's the thing. It's to me, substance matters, but also execution at the same time. Because I can listen to a conscious rapper, but I don't listen to every conscious rapper just because they're a conscious rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's the execution that matters to me. It really is the execution to me, because even when you're talking about serious topics, you can do it like niggas can rap about serious topics and still sound cookie cutter. You know what I'm saying?
Very much.
Like, extremely cookie cutter and basic. And like, I don't even listen to niggas like that. It's like, okay, yeah, he's saying real stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's no. You're not trying. It's cookie cutter, and I feel like that's the thing that bothers me about female rapper. It's too cookie cutter. It's like, I can listen to the song and it's like, alright, y'all, you starting off the lyrics, like you starting off the song the same way every other girl starts it off. Like that's the thing. Like it's like the chick, like it's like the persona, like you know, like I said, they got the persona, but I was like incorporate that persona in your music, like where it's like it can't even be duplicated. Only you got that. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like and like to real talk. Controversial opinion. I feel like Nicki did a good job at doing that, incorporating her persona into her music and all that. Even though I don't like, you know, even though lyrically she ain't, you know, but like, you know, to me, like I will say, like,
Doesn't sound like it's hurting you to say that, though. It sounds like it's hurting you to say that.
No. I will give her, no. Let me scratch it. I will give her her props because Nicki can rap when she wants to. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've heard Nicki spit like bars. I'm like, all right, she was going in. You know what I'm saying? Like when she really like want to eat,
Right.
and stuff like that. When she want to eat on the track, that's how I know. I was like, all right, Nicki spitting and all that. But she
there
still,
we go. Like,
even
that's Nicki. There's Nicki.
yeah, but that's the thing. When she does that, you be like, yo, that's Nicki and all that. And only she can rap like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, only she can do that.
Right.
And I will say she versatile because she don't even have the same flow on a lot of her songs. Like she can switch up her flow. She got the voices. She got the Barbie thing. She got the Roman thing. She got her own persona. So even though we even though like you know the nasty thing is there, she still got other things in her, like she still got other things there. She can still rap about even real topics too. She still do some storytelling stuff. She can do all of that. She's capable of doing that because I've heard
she still
her
is
do
actually.
it.
Yeah, I agree. My fault.
Yeah, she's capable of doing that. And then it's like other girls now, it's like they Nicki clone. You know what I'm saying? Without
Ooh.
They are. They Nicki.
Ooh,
I feel like other chicks would agree with me too.
Hold
They
up for
Nicki
a
clone.
second. Hold up for a second. I have to address that because
Go ahead.
when it comes down to it, we hear so much about people being a little Kim clone. And actually, I'm gonna jump onto another topic that falls in line with this. But we hear so many people talk about people like the new Jones being little Kim clones.
Mm-hmm.
And I find this very interesting. If it is a big girl that comes out that talk freaky and all that crap, they seem to tie that one with Missy, as if
And it's only because she big.
it is only because she's big. Now you brought out a very interesting point. Missy and Little Kim talked about the same exact thing, but it's how the way they talked about it, it's how the way they approached it, it's how the way they brought it to the table.
That's the thing. That's the thing. And that's like that to me that's real artistry.
Mm-hmm.
It's not doing cookie cutter. You shouldn't be cookie cutter. Not everybody on the earth is the same. Like everybody is different. So how do you demonstrate that on a song? You know what I'm saying? Right? So like, and that's the thing. Missy had her own thing, and then also Missy would tell her own story. Like Kim had her own thing, then Kim would tell her own story. Like you have to do that because I feel like it's that, and also recognizing that you're in a field with other people that are the same as you. And I feel like also bringing it back, going full circle to what I said, it's that lack of competition.
Yep.
Because now when you pit two female rappers, like, oh, who you like better, Kim or blah blah blah, or Nicki or blah blah, they're like, why y'all always pitting female rappers against each other? I'm like, shut up.
Oh my god!
I hate that. I said, shut up, nigga. Like,
that is literally the most dumbest thing. Because see, the thing is,
I hate it.
It's like, dude, you are in hip hop. Like you're in hip hop.
It's like, nigga, if I can compare LeBron and Kobe, or Kobe and, you know, AI or whoever, you know what I'm saying, because they're in the same league and nobody sits there and says anything, and I feel like if the WNBA was bigger, niggas would probably do that with them too. Like,
oh, of course, they doing it now. Let's just be for real.
But you know, I feel like it's only in rap, because I feel like when R&B conversations, nobody does that. Like, I feel like when people do that with R&B conversations, like, even with two female R&B singers, they don't even do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't even say, oh, why y'all pitting women? No, it's only in rap. I'm like, it's like, nigga, this is the field, like, this is the league. Nigga, like, this is what it is. Nobody's pitting them against each other Nobody's doing that. Because when they making it seem like like when they say pitting against each other, it's like implying that it's like some gladiator stuff where
Right.
only one can survive. We're ranking you on skill, and that's it. Skill and quality of music, and that's it. If you don't like it, step your pen game up. That's it. Who
Or get
cares?
out. Or get out. Like,
Because
would you?
that's ain't going back to the, like, I'm not even trying to go too far. It's like I hate the crybaby stuff in rap now. It's like everybody want to be friendly, everybody want to be all nice to each other. Oh, we're all eating. I'm like, y'all can all eat, but this is rap. We supposed to compete. It's always been like that. Why
It's
are y'all getting rid of
always.
that? It's the only place where you don't even hear them conversations, where you won't even hear why y'all putting two women against each other. It's probably battle rap. Like, ain't nobody saying that in battle rap, like in the
Oh,
battle rap area.
facts. Like
Please,
they're super quiet. They're super quiet when it comes to the battle rap era. It's just like,
man,
and
please.
and it's crazy because I wanna. It's so much that you're saying that's making me want to jump in. It's so much that you're saying that's making me want to jump in and just go along with agreeing with you. Because when it comes down to it, you're right. It's like they're like, oh man, like why y'all putting female battle rappers against each other? I mean, or female rappers against each other? Because it's the spirit of competition. You should always want to
Yeah.
sit back and step your pen game up. That's why when Missy came back out, people was starving for Missy. People were starving for Missy. When they hear Little Kim was coming out with another album, people be starving for that because they're like, yes, yes, we're getting something different, and maybe the same substance, but it's different. And even if you listen to Little Kim now, Little Kim has a crazy aggressiveness to her now, a crazy aggressiveness to her, and it's like, dude, she's like, this ain't the same Kim that you knew back in the '90s. This is that Kim, but this is more mature Kim. This is
I
Kim
gotta
that's sitting
listen to
back.
her now. I haven't heard her in a minute. Yeah.
I mean, even when you sit back and think about, her Black Friday situation, her Black Friday diss towards Nicki, right?
Yeah.
Let's
He was
let's
eating on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was
But
eating
that's what
on
I'm
that.
saying. Last time, like, in all honesty, when's the last time you heard Little Kim sit back and had a rap battle with anybody, with any females?
Um, remember her and Foxy had something.
Her and Foxy, right?
Yeah.
That's it, and that was it. And guess what? Both of them made each other's paint game go up.
And both of their careers, like you know what I'm saying? Nobody's career died.
Foxy is
I
still
mean,
very much known, and she's only her situation only fell only because
because
of
of her health. Yeah,
yeah,
like the
because of her
ear
health.
situation. Yeah. It
Other than
had
that,
nothing to do with Kim. Yeah, it had nothing to do with Kim.
that's about it. And that's the reason why, like, I agree with you. I hate this whole cookie cutter. Oh, we don't want to offend anybody because everybody's trying to get cake. Man,
Yeah.
you can get that cake and still sit here and have a great rap battle, and and you can sit here and you know look at things from this perspective of yo. She's lyrically a beast. She's super good, and that's the reason why when I sit back and I think about this, and this is the reason why I wanted to bring this topic up, because you brought up Roxanne. You brought her up.
Yep.
Roxanne battled
Yeah.
men, battled
That's the
men.
reason. That in this is another topic for another live stream, but the battling aspect from hip hop is, I don't want to say it's removed, but it's separate from, like, when you think, like, okay, it's not removed because battle rap it's like its own thing. You get what I'm like? Battle rap is like its own thing.
Which is weird to
Almost.
me, and even in itself. But go ahead.
It's like its own culture, bro.
Right, it is.
Like, it's separate from industry rap. You know what I'm saying? And even it's like weird. It's like two different universes, because it's like when you look at even the battle rappers, they all have the mindset that they need to have toward hip hop. It's okay, I need to get my pen better. Okay, I need to blah 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 blah. That is literally it. I seen a tweet by Daylight today that said, yo, all you lyrical industry dudes is like, yo, I just want to let y'all know, like, you come over here, like, he was relating it to 2K. He said, yo, he said, over here, like, them niggas pen game overall average is like 99 or like blah 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 blah. He said, y'all like 56 or something like that. It's cool, but I'm just telling y'all, if I come over there to y'all, it's a cakewalk. And he's right. He's right. Because they like him is crazy, and then him and a whole bunch of other cats in this camp. Pen game is crazy, and then also on the other side with the ladies too, bro. Queen of the Ring, them chicks be going crazy up on there, bro. Like
Facts.
they some savages. They be saying some crazier stuff than the dudes, bro. And like they got that spirit. Ain't nobody crying over there. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? And nobody, and like we said earlier, nobody saying, "Oh, y'all pitting them against each other." Nobody's creating that. No, they competing. That's how it's supposed to be. But no, and even over there, nobody's career dies. You just take an L, you go back, you write better, and you come back stronger. That is it. The only reason you're gonna be lost is if your bars is whack. That's it. It like that is it. If your bars is whack, you're getting faded away, and that's and I feel like that's what's wrong with
Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
yeah, you going back to the Shadow Realm, bro, and that's what's wrong with right now, because you got like, because I guess like that's the thing, bro. It's like nobody's sharpening their skills. I'm like, bro, sharpen your skills, and it's like that's the problem. There's a lot of girls that rap like good, but you not really gonna hear about them like that. And I really do feel like it goes back to my first point. It's like the sex sells, and then it's like also like sex appeal and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's like a whole like bunch of like random factors that play a role into why certain like artists like on the women's side not blowing up. In terms of like, you know what I'm saying, like it's this girl like, yo bro, it's like this one chick I heard, like bro, she kind of like, I could tell she grew up listening to Kim. She got that aggressiveness. She raps about all that stuff, bro. Like if she from New York, she rap about like, you know, she rap about like some crazy like gangster stuff. Then she can rap about like, you know, like Kim, like the freaky stuff. Then she rap about relationships. She got like a whole plethora of stuff. And like I'm like, bro, like why ain't she, you know, like that's the thing. And it's like this era just soft. This era of rap just different now, and it's like it's like a lot of things. Like it's like okay, it's like all right, everything's clout based, social media based. Like everything is like it's all fake.
This is.
Like I don't know how to describe it. It's just all fake. It's fake. It's fake. Ain't nobody really sharpening their pen. Like the ones that I'm hearing sharpening their pen is not known, or they on the battle rap scene. Like you know what I'm saying, like. That's it.
Oh my god, that is so freaking true.
On the battle rap scene, the girlies on the battle rap scene, they different. Like they
whole different monsters.
I can pick probably any random female rapper from Queen of the Ring, and I can guarantee they would eat up like all the top 5 female rappers like in the industry.
You know the weird part is. I want to sit back and I want to kind of say yes and no. And the only reason why I say yes and no is because it kind of goes back to that statement of earlier of what we was. Oh, ouch! Get off me! Dang! I thought I killed your fat behind. All right, well that's a reason to use the herbs now. But like for instance, when it comes to some of the females and the rap battle industry versus some of the females in the music industry, I always think about this: how much of their stuff is written by somebody else in the battle rap industry? Because see, now this is the thing. I'm not trying to knock them and say that they're not capable of writing bars and going in. I'm not, but I'm also going to be very brutal and honest. I don't believe that they write their stuff like that, because even when you sit back and look at their camp or who they are with, you look at their camp and who they are with, you be like, yo, you with K Shine? Oh man, like I can hear it.
Yeah, Shine rapping that. Yeah, Shine wrote that.
You hear K Shine's intensity and how the way he brings it. You're just like, oh, you with Charlie Clips? Oh, I can see how the way you got that smooth delivery and your setups, and then you drop. Like I hear that, and that's my whole entire issue. Cause it's like, yo, I'm not knocking you for being that good, because that's the thing. As a female MC, you are that good, especially a female battle rapper. You are that good. But once again, the whole entire topic of female MCs or female rappers. I don't want to call them MCs because just females in hip hop. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
because because it's so hard for me to not try to be disrespectful, but at the same time I don't want to give them the credit for being hip hop artists. I just don't want to, because to me they're, granted they're in hip hop, but to me they're not hip hop artists. That's just my personal opinion. But when it comes down to it, like, man, I sit here and I think about the difference between the two. Man, I listen to these hip hop females now. Like I said, Meg Thee Stallion. Like you said, people are more obsessed with Meg's personality and the fact that she's into anime.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, cool shit.
like, man, she's into anime? Oh, shoot. What hip hop battle rap chick is into anime? Oh, God. I'm over here struggling right
None
now.
that I know of. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's probably one, but I don't know.
But no, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, they came out and that's really like getting promoted.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, cool, like, that's like, people are looking at, and at the same exact time, let's just be for real. Meg is an all natural body type chick.
Yeah.
Let's bring that out there. So not only is Meg sitting here liking anime, and then physically she is super attractive. She's super attractive. But the substance that a lot of hip hop artists, feel and want, is not there. And that's the point. And that's why it's only for a specific demographic of people.
Yep.
And those demographic of people are unfortunately being more and more of the voice of hip hop. Like they're like, oh man, we want to hear the new Nicki or the new nobody want to hear Nicki right now. Oh, we want to hear the new Cardi, and
We'll
then
have
it's
a whole
like,
bunch of barbs on you. The barbs will be on.
What they gonna sit back and tell me? You hate her. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm like name a person, like name a person outside of Cardi B that she's better than. But that's my whole entire point. Like, when it comes down to it, she is, man, she's attractive. She's definitely got the body. So, but other than that, her substance is trash. And even for me, when I sit back and I think about it,
I feel like she do that on. I feel like a part of her, like another part of me, feel like she do that on purpose, like too, because I feel like she could like. I really feel like she could like. I see potential in her. It's just that like she don't do it. It's like she's just one of them rappers where it's like you can see you feel like she got the right like stuff to be better, but it's like they just don't do it. It's like well, Megan. It's like I can tell she can rap. Like I've seen her freestyles. I was like, yo, like I know she can rap, but it's just like it just don't translate.
Why don't she use it?
Yeah, you can say that about a lot of rappers, because I've heard a lot of rappers like spit like seriously, and it's like, why would she rap like that usually?
And it's tired. It is whack, man, because it's like, you're right.
Yeah.
Like the industry is like, the industry is like, oh man, well, you know what? We need you to rap like this. And it's like, why do they have to rap like that? Not every single person out there wants to continuously keep hearing it, but once again, it goes into the factor of what it's promoting. And so let's look at it. Sex, right? So now let's look at what is being one of the main things that is constantly being sold around the world. Sex, and it's OnlyFans, twerking, Insta hoes, all that stuff. All that crap is being promoted, and it is freaking frustrating, because it's like, dude, that stuff being the topic. That stuff being the topic, to sit here and to be talked about 24/7, it gets tiresome. It's like
you keep hearing the same thing over and over and over and over.
Yeah,
Like, it's like,
exactly.
okay, we get it. Yeah, it's like, all
Like
right,
you
I get
like
it.
being a hoe. All right, congratulations, thumbs up to you and your hoations. But and it gets to this point where it's like, dude, like even when you sit back and you hear people talk about OnlyFans chicks, man, people are like, you know, they're like, oh, okay, man. Oh, so what you do for occupation? Oh, well, you know, I'm a model. You're an OnlyFans chicks or you're an Instagram model. Which one are you? Oh,
Yeah.
like why I gotta be one of those? Because you are. Like, stop.
I'm like, you can't tell me your sponsors. You talking about you a model? Like, who you?
Like, who you
Like,
sponsored by? Victoria's Secret. Who you
yeah.
sponsored by? Oh, you sponsored by OF. Who the heck is OF? Oh,
Nah,
OnlyFans. Would you say Only Future?
I said not odd future. Like,
Oh, I thought you said Only
odd future.
Future.
That is the only future.
Yo, but that's
But like I said, bro, it's like it's not even just so much like I said, it ain't even just so much the topic because it's like a lot of like songs where it's like I know it's like this is what you people gonna talk about,
right.
but it's like it's just like I said, it's the execution and it's like how cookie cutter it is and if you actually got
Very
the
much.
skills or not. Because I can tell if a chick can rap, like you know what I'm saying. Like to me, um if you can rap, you can rap. It won't even it don't matter what you talking about. If you can spit, it should be evident. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts,
I should be
facts.
able to tell you know how to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like you making that joint your own. Like you writing that thing
Right.
good. You freestyling it like bar for bar. Like if you rapping about money, but you make it sound
Creative.
astonishing. Yeah, then that's it because it's like okay, you could like even with niggas, it's like okay, the money clothes hoes thing, but Biggie rapped about that stuff, but these niggas not rapping like Biggie. You
No,
get
it's
what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's and that's the thing. It's like okay, and like going back to you know the female, it's like because it's like I know some
oh,
people like oh y'all mad that these women feel sexually liberated. I'm like I don't care. Just
who
rap
cares?
good. Yeah, I was like, just rap good. Because guess what? I don't care if because it's like, I can't sit here and judge somebody for rapping about WAP. Because like, nigga, I grew up listening, like, nigga, I listened to Two Live Crew when I shouldn't have been listening to it. You know what
Ah,
I'm
Two
saying?
Live Crew is the
Nigga,
freaking.
nigga,
Woof.
nigga,
That was
the
X-rated
tip
music to the
drill.
T.
Exactly. The nigga, the tip drill video, the freaking like,
Yes,
hey,
yes.
what's your fantasy by Ludacris, nigga, Trina? Like, look, nigga, I know this stuff. I'm not new to this, but rap good. That's it. That's all I want. Just rap good. That's all I want them to do. Rap good. Take pride in what you do. Be artistic with it. Like it's a female rapper I like a lot. Nitty Scott, right? She dope. And she rap about
See,
she be
now I
rapping
need to
about
find
sex,
out who she is because that's what I'm
bro.
saying. You
But
got a shot.
she raps about sex. Like a lot of her old stuff, I don't think about it. But like she rap about sex. But she can rap. Like she can rap about anything. Like she good. Like she a monster. Her flow crazy. But like that's the thing. And it's also
This is
it's
gonna
the
hurt.
artistry in it. It's the artistry in it.
Whew.
There's no artistry with it. When you have artistry, you you have that uniqueness. You're
Yep.
not sounding cookie cutter. You structure it in a certain way. You get
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that's what it is. It's like you could talk about it in a sophisticated way. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's something to be broken down. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that's what it is. It's like there's nothing that they got. It's just it's cookie cutter, man. My taste so good. My yo man, blah 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 blah. It's cookie
It's like,
cutter.
bro,
It's
like,
cookie
dude,
cutter.
how many of y'all taste so good? Like, I'm pretty sure not all of y'all stuff tastes that good. Like,
Nah,
nigga,
nah, nah.
I ran across a few that has that ooh wee smell behind it, and I mean that ooh wee smell is not great all the time because
And
that
that's
ooh wee smell makes you want to throw up sometimes. So I think you need to stop talking about how the way your stuff is always so good to eat and so good to taste. And I'm like, dog, first of all, let's just be blunt. Let's just be as blunt as possible. First of all, I'm pretty sure a good majority of you Jones have been ran through on a whole different level. So, uh, it don't have the same type substance anymore. It may be good, it may be trained, and you may be able to do some Kenko works with it. So congratulations on that. And that's basically what it is. That's basically what it's all about. You know, promoting the sex, sitting here making the sex be something that's interesting. Now, let's just be for real. We don't need, that's just, we don't technically need a chick to talk about sex to make men want to have sex and to be sex that makes sex seems interesting. We don't actually need you to talk about sex. If anything, like you said, we're tired of the cookie cutter paste, you know, situation where it's like, oh, okay, like, oh, okay, like
it's no
this is what it
creativity. It's
is.
no.
Cause I agree, like it's super annoying, you know, that, you know, man, we're sitting here and, you know, letting a lot of this stuff slide only because, you know, it's the, oh crap, do I need another? Yes, I do. God dang it. Ugh. But, you know, we're allowing a lot of this stuff to slide, and I'm just like, bro, for me, like you said earlier, like when they sit back and be like, why y'all sitting here going so hard on female female rappers?
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like it's always like because they always they always be trying to act like I don't say like dudes don't say the
say
same
nothing
thing
about
about male
somebody
rap.
else,
But
right?
I feel like the thing is the reason why is because we don't say male rappers. We kind of just say rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or we might just call them niggas out individually or something like that. But I was like, we talk about male rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all right, like, it's so many niggas I be seeing that get trashed. I'm like, it be niggas I see get more trash than, like, they get trashed more than the female rappers. So it's like, bro, like,
Oh, heavy,
nigga, please. I was like, nigga,
heavy.
please. I was like, I don't think I've seen any female rapper get the amount of slander that Chance the Rapper got after he dropped Big Gay. So I'm like,
Oh no,
I'm like,
no.
that nigga, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we still are hard. I'm like, you can go back and look at Joe Budden trash everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? He still does on his podcast. Like, you know, like, he's trashing. They'll trash everybody. I'm like, me, I trash. I don't discriminate. If you trash, you trash.
You're
Man.
trash,
Like,
you trash. That's all it
yeah,
is.
and that's my thing. It's like, and even if you're not a lyrical person, because
Oh, I gotta go again.
I'm one of the people that thinks in hip hop that you like, yes, lyricism is important, but not every artist, like, depending on what you're going for, in, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not going to really come at you hard about it. I was like, okay, they're not a
Right.
lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, that's how it is. It's like busy being Kumo D and stuff like that. Because it's like, okay, Kumo D was the lyrical assassin of the 80s. Busy B was the party rapper. He gets the party going. And it's like, you know, if that's your demographic, then, you know, by all means and stuff like that. But I still will judge you on an artist level. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's
Right.
like, what are you doing that's supposed to hook me in right here, right? So it's like, even though I did tell you I like Future, there's things that, even though Future is not a lyricist, there is things the Future got that differs from other people. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he really does differ from other people. And Future also came up from Dungeon Family. So I already know that he know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how to go in. Like, I already know that he, like, you know, that, like, he knows how to set himself apart. So it's like, you know, it's that, like, you know, it's things that you should have. It's like, even rappers in the, like, 80s and 90s, not all of them were, like, you know, the lyrical tyrants that KRS-One or Rakim, Eric, like, you know, Rakim was, and you know, Run DMC, like, you know, all the greats and stuff like that. But they still had something that was artistic about them. That was, you know, significant to them. They had their artistry and stuff like that.
Right.
Missy Elliott is not the lyricist that Jean Grey is, but Missy Elliott is still one of the greatest because of her artistry and her production and her, you know, like, even like how she writes. You know what I'm saying? Like, how she writes her songs. It doesn't have to be Jean Grey. It's not supposed to be.
Right.
It's supposed to be this. And that's something that's important. And it's like, you have your identity. Some of these chicks, they don't got that. You know what I'm saying?
At
Some of these
all.
niggas, A lot of
don't
these
got
niggas
that.
don't got
I'm
that.
gonna say all
Men
these
and women.
like darn near all these niggas ain't got that. Like let's be like all.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, see, this is what I'm saying. The topic is going to have to. We got to
Bro,
separate the
that's the
topics.
reason
We
that's the
got to
reason why,
separate the topics.
because that's the thing, because it's like I can talk about the girls, but it's like I can also talk about the nigga. That's the reason why I don't want no chick listening like, oh, you really hard on, no.
No, because
I'm hard on
the
everybody.
topic is based around the female rappers
Yeah.
at the moment. And honestly, this is honestly a a thing to what it be. It's like yo, let's get this out the way because trust me, when it comes to like the guys, when it comes to the
Oh, I got a
freaking
lot to
guys,
say about the
we are
guys.
about to crucify them Negroes.
I'ma destroy them niggas. I'ma destroy them.
They about to get
Everything I said
crucified.
about female rappers probably will not be as disrespectful what I gotta say about a lot of these cats that's out now. There's a lot of niggas that just be making me mad in this bracket. I got a lot, bro. We got a
And
lot of stuff
claim
to
they
talk
nice
about.
and claim they nice, but stick to topic. Stick to topic. Freaking female rappers in hip hop. But nah, but that is what it is. Though. Like when it comes down to it, it's like yo, like freaking hip hop and female rappers. Like yeah, do they get it hard? Yes, they do. And the reason why is because like you're coming into a male dominated sport,
Yeah,
and this is what we've been doing for how long?
since the '80s,
Like since the
'70s.
80s. And it's like,
Shoot.
wait, I don't ever need to be going this way. I'm saying, I'm all confused on this game right now because I'm like getting like very, like
Rapping in general, rapping in general, got like roots in Africa, like ancient Africa, technically.
facts. And it's
Like,
just like it's
yeah,
just one of those situations where it's just like, bro, like we're constantly just we honestly, in all honesty, want to see a lot of these Jones get better.
yeah,
We don't want to sit here and be like, oh man, you know what, you suck and all that crap like that, and just
yeah,
stay in this category of you suck. We want y'all to get better. We want y'all to sit here and to be better MCs, versatile MCs, not cookie cutter MCs. You know, like I want to sit here and be able to say, this MC over here. Granted, the distinction between the two was always going to be there.
yeah.
Mainly because it's just a situation of differentiating the two. Difference between the two.
Yeah.
Female MC versus male MCs. And even when I sit here and I think about it, sorry.
Nah, you straight.
Even when I sit here and I think about it, I think about the fact though, battle rapper male MCs versus female battle rappers. I'm gonna tell you right now, Arsenal destroyed the one joint that's the one joint Dyke joint.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah. He killed
so
it.
many people try to hype that up. In all honesty, so many people try to hype that up as if like they're like
Like
oh
they was
man,
neck and neck and all that.
like she killed him on a couple bars. And now I'll be honest, to me, and this is just to me, this ain't gotta be to nobody else.
This is your opinion.
I tend to decrease the amount of strength that they have, mainly because it's like, you know what, like you haven't written that, you didn't write that, yeah, your performance with it is amazing. How the way you deliver that, it is amazing. But that is not your bars. Like you ain't hitting Arsenal that hard. You're not. You're not. And like the chick Farrah, versus
Yeah,
Charlie
yeah.
Clips. Clips murder her. Every female battle rapper I've seen rap against a male MC has got devoured. Only a few hasn't. Only a few hasn't got that treatment. Only a
Nah, I'll say
few.
it. Well, Surf got devoured by 40 like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't
But
see
that's
the new
it.
one. Surf
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's because I would say it's because he choked, but Surf kind of been, I don't know. Surf ain't Surf like
First of all, Surf to me is not like To me, he's not a substance battle rapper. I like him, but he ain't like somebody that I'm like, ooh,
He ain't
you're
somebody, like in your top five, like you comparing him to like Lux or somebody like that.
right.
Ain't no
So,
female rapper better than Lux. I'm gonna just say that right there.
shoot, ain't no female rapper better than freaking Hollow Clips. I mean, we got a whole entire list of female rappers that ain't better than.
It's a lot of, it's a lot of female better than a lot of niggas. And like, it's female
Y'all
rappers
just
I really
exist.
like that I know write they stuff. Like I know Young Gaddis write her stuff. Like, but yeah, like, I know Young Gaddis write her stuff. Young Gaddis is a problem. Like I know she can go head to head with some dudes, but I know she not going to see Lux a day, like, or like, you know what I'm saying, somebody like them. Like I already know she not going to see them. That's just my opinion. But again, yeah.
No,
But
it
back to
is,
what you said.
it's factual. Unfortunately, like, you know, though they don't want, like, a lot of times they don't want to hear that type of stuff, but it's factual. It's like, bro, what are you expecting for, this to, what are you expecting when it comes to this type of stuff? Like, dude, like, when it comes down to it, like female rappers, female MCs, or female MCs back then, to me, once again, when I sit here and I think about it, it's the substance. It's what you talk about.
Yeah.
It's how the way you can switch. And because I'll be honest with you, even when it comes down to it, let's be blunt. Let's just be honest. There was a period of time where like a lot of '90s chicks was talking about how dudes were always cheating on them,
Yeah.
and that was female MCs that was doing that also. Missy is one of the most infamous for doing it. She talks about quite often how many times like she has been cheated on and all that stuff like that. And unfortunately, that was the topic and all that stuff during that time. I am so lost on where the heck I'm supposed to go. But like it's been talked about so much and all that stuff during that time that even I was beginning to like really hate female MCs because I was like, yo, can we please stop talking about this?
Stop talking about
Like, dang, is every dude cheating on you? Every dude? Like, you're not the cause behind some of it?
I'm
Like,
gonna say this though. You know something else I want to say though. What I want to do, I do want to add to this topic though.
go ahead, by all means.
Yo, I will say this though. Even though you and me can criticize it, one thing that I have, I know a mindset I kind of have, like, just adopted, like, recently is, we can say it, but a lot of the things that these girls make, we're not their target audience. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm not using it as an excuse either, but I'm also like, I'm also pointing that out there too, because I remember, like, I saw somebody say that too. It was like, y'all niggas gotta stop, like, going, like, y'all niggas gotta stop, like, talking about female rappers like this kind of way, like, not like, saying that they trash, like, not like saying, like, judging them by their bars and skills, but it's just saying, like, it's like, all right, like, a lot of stuff they making is like, it's not for us. It's like, nigga, what you doing listening to Megan Thee Stallion? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, she not, like, it's not gonna appeal to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like Megan rapping about how she slurped a nigga up is not going to appeal to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's something I'll be keeping in mind now. It's like, not going to use that I'm not using that as an excuse of why you trash, but I will say, like, that can play a role into how we perceive it and how we're going to like how you can view it. Cause
Okay.
like what you said, cause what you said reminded me of that, because it's like, you said, like, all right, like, all y'all getting cheated on, like, all right, y'all getting cheated on, like, it's tiresome. To us, yeah, but to the ladies that listen to the rap, might not be. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
The same way certain topics might not get tiresome to us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, a dude talking about him coming up from the struggle, him blah 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 blah. To me, that I don't get tired of that. But that's just me personally. But it's other topics that people, like, a lot of male rappers might talk about that I myself personally don't really get tired of hearing. And maybe the ladies feel different. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
It's like, demographic really does matter. You get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I can sit and I can watch Horton Hears a Who and I can judge it like, all right, like from a filmmaking point of view, this movie is
Right.
like blah blah blah. It's not 2001 Space Odyssey and all that. It's like, you know, it's like that's not what it's supposed to be, and that's not, and I'm not, I'm not the demographic for it. You get what I'm saying? It succeeds in this, like it succeeds in this area. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, in terms of that, it's just a different perspective.
I got you. Now, this is where I heard everything you say, and I'm actually going to bring this up. I want to bring this up because this is where it's either take the criticism or get out of hip hop. Because guess what? At the end of the day, this has always been something a part of hip hop.
Yeah.
The critiquing of your music and what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like for instance,
yeah.
let's just be for real. Gangsta rap is not for me. Gangsta rap is not my demographic. I don't like gangsta rap a lot. I can't stand it, really, to be honest with you, because the sense of lawlessness that it promotes, it promotes and stuff like that. You know, when you sit back and you look at all the BS that's going on, you know, a lot of this stuff, is people tend to link to hip hop, and that's what frustrates me. Like one of the main reasons why, when it comes down to it, we can't. One of the reasons why it comes down to it, when people sit back and they talk about, oh well, hip hop is this and hip hop is that, it's because they link it to gangsta rap. So yeah, it may not be our demographic, but we're still going to critique it, regardless of how we look at it. And that is the point.
And I also like that perspective too. Yeah,
that is the point. At the end of the day, it's still going. It's something that needs to be talked about. It's going to be critiqued, whether it's not our demographic or not. Guess what? Guess what's blasted on the radio every single time? That type of music. That's the point. When you sit here and you think about it, it's like, okay, yeah, all right, it's not for us. It's not our demographics. You're right. It's not our demographic. It's not meant for us to hear. But if it's not meant for us to hear, then how about you stop playing it on the radio so goddamn much? How about you stop promoting it in front of our kids and stuff like that so goddamn much? If it's not our demographic. You know, if we want our child to sit here and be like, and to grow up and listen to, you know, good hip hop, you know, positive hip hop and all that stuff like that. Granted, we can have them listen to it, but then let's just be for real. Once they leave this house or whatever the case is, and they go outside, they're susceptible to hearing Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, WAP and all that stuff like that, Migos and all that trash out there that's like that. That's not my child's demographic. So how are
it's
you
not
gonna,
supposed to be for them and all that. Yeah.
So how are you going to sit here and tell me that it's not your demographic? Guess what? It may not be, but it shouldn't be something that's forced.
This is also stemming to another topic too, right?
Yes, and which is why
this is also another this is another deep debatable philosophical hip hop type of thing. And I actually do like this this topic too. Actually,
this topic is a great topic. So I'm going to end the topic here with just bringing out what are your views on
female rappers
now versus female rappers then.
Yeah.
So, Steezy, my man, my cuz, my bro. What's your verdict, man? How do you feel about the difference between female rappers then versus female rappers now?
I'm gonna say this: no balance. It's no balance because there is girls that can rap,
right?
But we don't really hear them that much. We just keep hearing these chicks. You get what I'm saying? Like Chica and Rhapsody and Armani Caesar ain't really getting played like that on the radio. But I feel like that should be necessary. I feel like it goes back to, you know, how the 90s was. We need versatility. We need people to switch it up. We need everybody. You know? That's what we need. But we don't got that. So in terms of industry female rappers, garbage. In terms of the underground chicks, I don't even know what underground hip hop is nowadays. But like in terms of the like low key chicks now, they good. They spit. Like
Yeah,
I hear them. They
right.
like they dope. Like in terms of
They
back
good.
then,
They alright.
yeah, ain't even no debate. They good.
Oh my god. Well, I'm going to end off here, y'all. This is your boy TASU-SAMA, and this has been the great conversation of females and hip hop. You know, now versus then. As you heard what Steezy said, man, balance is the key. You know, we need to have a balance between female hip hops, like female artists who sit here and talk about this substance, and we need to have the balance of female artists who talk about this substance. So, you know, this is just our personal opinion. Some of it is factual, but majority of the time, this is our personal opinions. So y'all can take it how y'all want. Y'all can be offended, or you can sit here and man up and take it on the chin like a G. While I'm
And
sitting here,
opinions is like booty holes. Everybody got one.
just some don't stink. So anyway, this your boy Tatsu. This is Steezy. Anything you want to say to the non-fan base that I have?
Bush did 9/11,
There we go. Bush did not love it.
and OJ didn't do it.
So horrible. All right, yo, peace.